in the house, and then all these like police and firemen come into my like studio apartment, and they start like, like he starts to like come to, but he's like not fully there, and
Okay.
so he's just going like, "What the fuck are all these like dudes doing in my girlfriend's apartment?"
Oh, welcome to another Latino with a podcast. I'm the Latino with a podcast, Christian Hennings Mayer, and today I am with Courtney Peterson. Yay! Just some claps in there. She's an amazing comic. She's working in with Rose Battle Chicago right now, and she had a joke. Like this is the first topic.
Oh no, right into the
No,
joke.
immediately, no. She has a joke that I love. That is like, have you ever like have your phone notes, the notes app full of like one-sided arguments, and then the joke is amazing. She says like, I knew I have to stop because I have like many notes starting for. Isn't this funny? Like,
I just think it's funny
I
how.
don't think it's funny how like okay so
Oh, I see you're also of the toxic relationships as well.
no I have it in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. Sometimes like there's not an argument happening, but in my mind it's like if this happens, this is
Oh.
what I will say.
Oh, fake arguments in the shower are some of my favorites.
But things that hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay. Mine will be a lot of like regret, like or like, oh, man, I should have said this. Man, if I'd only nailed them with this one like pun or whatever, I could have.
After every roast battle, like, I got home. I was like, this was the best rebuttal I could ever say. Like fuck, like there was one battle that the last one I was against Rich Gomez. Shout out to Rich Gomez, and he used many like really general roast, and I didn't say anything on stage, but then I got home. I was like, why didn't I point that out? Because I knew it on stage. Like he was calling me a pedophile, like a retard.
What?
Like
No
what?
way.
No, you.
No, I'm not roast.
But it was like all the jokes that are like super general. I was like,
Yeah.
if I just attack that, being like, hey, did you write any joke for me, or you just like copy every roast ever? That will get me points.
Oh yeah, that
Even
would.
if the people won't laugh, the judges will be like, actually, he has a fucking point.
Or you could have been like, these jokes for me or your mom.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was in the shower like, I believe it's too late. I just messaged him like, hey. But
The amount of roasts that I will write after a battle, it's like sad. I'm like, okay, this is like, I'm done now. Like now I'm just being a cunt for no reason. Like writing this stuff, being, man, you know what else they look? You know what other kind of animal they look like? It's like fucked up.
and then it's like the roast is done. Corny,
Yeah,
corny.
no.
Like
They
you
do
lost.
look like a muskrat if you think about it.
But like I love when you're in an argument that of something that hasn't happened, but you're in the shower like, yeah, if like for example, like if I'm like my girlfriend has not been unfaithful, but if she does it, this is what I will do. I'm like, what are you doing? That nothing has happened. Like, what are you
But
preparing?
sometimes
for
it is good to prepare relationships for an upcoming argument that you know is gonna happen.
Has it happened that you're like, I'm gonna prepare for this argument just in case, and then it happened, and you're like, I have my
Oh
notes.
yeah, thank God. A little something up my sleeve. It's just a
Isn't it
scroll.
funny how you That's just from the notes?
Yeah, it's just a little collection of things. Oh, on this day, Saturday at 7 o'clock, you said this.
So I love the idea of preparing arguments, but my question was more on what is your conflict resolution strategy? Because I believe like there are some people like my type is that I give me 5 minutes. I don't want to talk about it right now. Give me 5 minutes, and it goes down in 5-10 minutes. But I need to not talk. And there's people who are like, no, we need to talk this down. It's like, give me 5 minutes. I'll go outside.
Yeah,
chill
I'm like
down.
that too, except I need sometimes 3 days, but
You need 2 months.
yeah, I need 3 to 5 business days, and then you can get back to me. In the meantime, I will be extremely cordial. Best regards. No, I think that's very healthy. I think I'm working on that. Obviously, I'm in distant therapy and stuff. Just being like, okay, I could talk through it. But I am somebody that needs a lot of space. I can't because if I'm like emotionally charged, I can't like I'm not thinking clearly. So it's like I have to reduce the emotions before I can have like a logical conversation.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm just like, everything hurts and everything sucks and leave me,
No, for me, the problem is that I'm thinking logically,
Yeah.
but in my mind, the way to connection of brain to mouth when I'm being pressured. If you give me the 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
Oh, so you need 5 minutes that you don't say something really mean.
yes,
Okay.
because if you give me 5 to 10, I go outside and it's like, okay, chill down. I come back and I was like, hey, the way you're saying this hurts me, blah blah blah, blah. And then like I just talk like really
That's being
cool
like
down.
very
Let me cool
considerate
down.
of the other person.
But if you pressure me, no, we have to talk. Where are you going? Like I have a girlfriend that she follow me.
Oh, that's bad.
Dude, if like, I was like, give
No.
me 5 minutes, she's like, no, where are you going? We need to talk this now. And I was like, you don't want to know what is gonna come out of my mouth if you pressure me because I won't call you like, oh, you're a fucking cunt, you're a slut, or you're a hoe. I don't insult. Like I will tell you something that is true,
No.
but it's not even
Devastate you.
it's not about the problem that we're having now.
Yeah.
It's about like the core of where this is coming from. Like if
Mhm.
I'm fighting with you and you're like, no, no, we have to talk this now, and it was about something, or I don't know, whatever. Like you're jealous.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna talk about this right now.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Yeah, who is she? Like I won't be like, no, yeah, you're a fucking con. You're so insecure. I'll be like, you have a sister, and that sister got more attention than you when you were growing up. And I believe that's a problem you have to figure out yourself because you need attention every time. And this is not healthy for you or for me. So you need to work on yourself because this is your insecurity and you're seeking for attention, just like not like pour into me. And you're like, he's fucking right, but what the fuck?
No, I need to
What
hear
the
this. This is
fuck
what I
just
want to hear.
happened?
No, absolutely. If that's how you got, if that's what you're holding back, I need to hear that.
No,
and I will push
but
her.
in that moment you're angry, and it will come out like, oh, actually, yeah, this is what I need. It will be like, you're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, but I would need a minute after that because if I was pressured after that to respond, it'd be like, so you want me to fucking die then? You want me to get by a car? I guess.
Yeah, but for me, it's like I say one sentence, but it's like to the heart, like.
Yeah, yeah, no, I get that. I don't know. I think I've tried a lot of different conflict styles, but the one that works the best, yeah. I've tried the, straight up, you're cuck bitch, I don't know. I think mostly though, walking away is the best way to, you gotta
Walking
you
out
gotta you
for
gotta
3
settle
days.
the system. Yeah, 3 days, call me back. I just need to lay and stare at the walls for 9 hours and then come back. But because I will get emotionally, I'll get like heated. So I need like a good amount of time to like come down and be like, okay, everything's not on fire. Like I'm a catastrophe.
Yeah, everything he's saying is not to hurt you. Like just
Yeah, exactly. I'm not crazy. I don't, nobody wants me to die. It's fine.
no, because like I believe like my way is like for some women especially because women like it's like okay we're having an emotional problem and we need to talk it now.
Yeah.
Like I need to talk, I need to bend, we need to bend. I was like I don't need to bend, I need 5 minutes to cool down. But I have a girlfriend that she was like pushy. It's like no, like she followed me. I had actually two girlfriends like that. And it's like if you follow me and if you push me to talk, I will say something that you won't like, and I'm just like cooling down. I'll probably will say the same, but in a different tone.
Yeah.
I probably will say the same about like, yeah, your insecurities. I'll be like, hey,
Here's a book
yeah,
on
yeah.
codependency.
I'll be like, hey, I feel you're just dropping on me something that maybe happened with some exes that I'm not gonna be unfaithful to you and like da da da. It will be different than me being like, you need help. You
Yeah.
fucking know, you're the problem here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's like when I'm emotional, I'm like, I know I'm the problem because I'm not thinking like logically and I know how much your emotions can lie to you. I used to try to get like because I used to have a lot more problem with that in like relationships, like with conflict like that. So I remember I would go. I didn't have any like money for a therapist, but I remember I was living in Los Angeles, and they had all. No, this was before ChatGPT, but they have. You've heard of like anonymous groups like Alcohol Anonymous or
Yeah.
whatever, but they have them for like, like
Emotional anonymous.
literally, it's called. They have one called Codependence Anonymous, called Coda. Shout out, and then they also have another one called literally Emotions Anonymous. It was like I am powerless to my emotions.
And
I
you're
was
like in faith was like,
Yeah.
how do I?
yeah, but then I think I left there because there was a pedophile in the group, and I was like, oh, never mind. I think this is. He's finding solace here somehow, and I don't like this anymore. I'm too emotional to be here with this guy. But yeah, I remember trying to do that, and it was all like, just about surrendering to God or whatever. But it didn't really help. But I did try a lot of things to fix.
I'm gonna tell you one of the ones that I remember that was like a outburst of emotions. I was with at this moment this girlfriend. I was like 17.
Oh, that
age
young love is toxic.
we were young, but I was with her. We were in a park and we were like playing or whatever. And then I stepped on her like by mistake, like and she got mad.
Okay,
And I was like,
it's a mistake.
I'm sorry, it was a mistake. And she's like, no, don't touch me. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't mean to do that. Let me see. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to kiss me. Anything. I was like,
Sorry.
why are you behaving like this? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do this. No, don't touch me. I don't want you to touch me anymore. You know what? Today, like, I don't want you to touch me anymore. I was like,
For the whole day. Wow.
and I was like, if you are gonna go through that path, I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna leave because. And I came here like I was like near her house and I have to drive like 40 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
I was like, if this is the way you wanna go, I'm gonna get mad. If
Mhm.
you're playing, if you're joking, I'm telling you this is not funny. I'm gonna get mad. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't want you to touch me. I was like, okay. So I just stand up and walk away.
Uh-huh.
And I walk away like let's say to the corner. Like, it was like 1 block.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it. There was like a corner, and I just sat in the corner, and I sat down, and I see this figure coming to me like.
Oh no.
She was coming like angry. She was like, "You piece of shit! You let me alone. How can you leave me alone?"
You said it.
The thing is, she didn't give me the time to cool down.
Mm.
I'm usually super like nice guy, nice vibe. Let's talk. I
And
was
then you
like,
hit her. Just kidding.
and then that's why I escaped Venezuela. There you go.
Women.
We laugh the same way.
No. Like she came just like, you are a piece of shit. How can you leave me alone? And I snapped. Like I
Mm.
didn't. I'm not gonna insult her, but I was like, no. You are the one who need to chill down because I'm telling you, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad, and you could be joking. She's like, "Well, it was a test or a joke or whatever." Well, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get mad. You want me to get mad? That's the funny part for you. If that's what you want, you like accomplish it. So I'm gonna fucking leave, because you're playing with me being mad. If that's funny to you, it's not funny for me. So like, I'm gonna leave now, and I believe this relationship is not gonna work if your amusement comes from me being mad. And she was like,
Mm. Ouch.
I'm sorry. And immediately I cooled down. I was like, it's okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
you apologize.
Yeah, I
Rare.
apologize. And it's like, it's okay, whatever. Just don't play with me like that. But she came like angry at me, and this was one of the first times like in that relationship that I talked back, and she just like didn't expect it. I feel it was like she came like just like trying to hit me, and then I was like,
Yeah, just in
Just
one
like-
sentence. It's like, ouch.
Ah.
Oh no. You
But
see me.
But again, it was because she just like pressured me. So, have you had any moment that is like an outburst of you that is like, okay, I'm gonna be crazy right now?
I'm gonna be crazy right now.
You're like, yeah, that time with the knife.
I'm trying to think. No, I haven't. I've never been like physically violent, but I've had a few. I've had some really like funny like encounters with men.
I like funny.
I'm trying to think of like I don't know if this counts, but I just in my head this popped up of one of my ex-boyfriends had epilepsy, and I remember like this was like the most craziest moment I've ever had in any relationship. But he had epilepsy, and I remember I've never seen anybody have a seizure before.
Okay.
And he was staying in my house, and then he started having a seizure, and I was like freaking out, and so I just like called 911 to come there and help out the situation. And by the way, like like we were like he was fully naked, by the way, in the house, and then all these like police and firemen come into my like studio apartment, and they start like like he starts to like come to, but he's like not fully there.
Okay.
And so he's just going like, what the fuck are all these like dudes doing in my girlfriend's apartment? And then he literally just starts like he starts like fighting with he starts squaring up with the police and the firemen, fully naked, my boyfriend, and I'm just going, oh, it's me. And he's like, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? And then they're like, what year is it? And he's like, who gives a fuck? And I was just like, I was so like distraught. I had no idea what to do. And I was like, am I turned on right now? Am I getting an ick right now? Like, I really can't tell. But it was one of the most like emotionally charged moments I've ever had. But really, in hindsight, it was one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me in my
I
life.
have seen porn that started like way.
Just squaring up.
Yeah,
I was
we're
like, oh my
naked
God,
guy.
there's all these men in my apartment. One of them's naked, the other ones are in uniform. This is insane.
And then you start touching everybody. They're like, thank you so much.
that was fully real. I'll never forget that in my life. And then
Shout out to Carlos. There you
Carlos.
the seizure
it's
guy.
Sam. What's up, Sam? Sam with the seizures. Hell yeah, he's cool. No, that was really funny. Other than that, like for me being crazy, yeah, that's happened.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, like I had a boyfriend, and my first like boyfriend that I had when I was like a teenager. I was like 16. I was dating the what do you call them? Like a stunt man at Six Flags. He was
Yeah, I was gonna say like what name or thing is gonna come out of her mouth?
Yeah,
You know, I
pedophile.
was 16 and I was dating this how you call it father father of two married.
No, I was 16. He was like 18, which is fine. And then he was like, but he was the Joker. He was a stunt man for Six Flags, Great America. And I was like the first guy that I ever was like infatuated with, but he was cheating on me all the time. And
With people at the rise.
and the first time I like freaked out was because he had a car, and like we would like go and drive and like listen to music and stuff, and that was like when I first like confronted him about cheating on me. But I was like, fuck, I'm in his car, we're like, I can't like get home, and then he keeps trying to play Dashboard Confessional for me, that band, to try to
Okay.
get me to like, I don't know. He just kept being like, no, like you gotta understand. Like this is how he was trying to be like, this. I promise I have emotions. Listen to this song, and I was like, no, just tell me who the fuck Emily is. But I had to like, I remember like just really crashing out, but then also like being like, okay, like at the end of the day, we're like kind of in a field. I'm in this man's car.
Yeah.
He could easily kill me.
It
So
is a nice song. Like, I
it's a
don't
good song, but I was like, I'm gonna die out here if I like cause too many problems for this random dude from Arkansas who is the Joker at Six Flags.
And that love. How love is great.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like mine are hilarious. Like I don't know if I have any like super serious ones.
Okay, we'll think a little about it. Well, we'll do a pause. I'm gonna go to Six Flags to do some stuff with. What is the name of it? Another Sam, though.
Sam.
We're gonna make a pause. We're gonna come back, and we are back. Six Flags is so fun when you can fuck the Joker. And
Oh,
he just is like, hey, you wanna get the? He
His
just
name
gets
was
you in
Stewart.
line.
Stewart, the cheating Joker.
You think he's doing the same job?
Yeah, has to be.
Yeah, but
There's no way he's not still doing that shit. That was his whole world, dude.
it's like I
He's-
got promoted to what he's the one pushing the bottom, so the ride starts. Like look what I can do.
A full-blown carny. I love it. That makes sense.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Oh, I used to work with a guy that I had a toxic relationship, and we would have fights through the messaging system at work. And then they caught us.
Slack.
And we got fired because we were having all these inappropriate. Yeah, I was Slack, literally. We got fired for all the inappropriate shit we were saying to each other over Slack.
Cause you're a fucking bitch. I need the report by
Yeah,
7, by the way.
yeah,
Can you
call me a
send me
bitch. And I'm like,
that?
fuck you, you cunt. And he's like, do you want to go to Disney World? And I was like, fuck you.
I was like, wait, this was not private. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you one of my like most interesting like conflicts in relationship. I'm actually there's a song from a band called Los Mesoneros
Ooh.
called Lo Peor de Mí, that is like the worst of me, and I want to get a tattoo at some point with the meaning of this song, but it's like the worst version of you. And the worst version of me when I'm with someone is that I sometimes become a doormat. Like I just let people step over me. I don't like defend myself. So I'm trying to not be that person anymore. And but this is a story of one of the times I was a doormat. Uh, did I was with
Once I was a cook.
yeah, when I was a cook. Okay, I was with this lady. She was my girlfriend, but we were already in the time that the relationship just went down. That you want to end it, but you don't know how to end it. We were already there,
Yeah.
and I was at her house. Like, I want to talk to you. And I was like, okay, let's talk. And then we were sitting on the bench, like in the ground floor on her building. She's like, you blah 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 blah. Blah. I don't even remember what she was saying. It was like, you did this and you are this. I don't feel the same. Da, da, da. We need to break up. And I was like, I mean, is that you're right? Yeah, is that what you want? Yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
you're right. I'm
She
not.
wants you to fight for her.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not good for you. I guess like if you think I'm mature, yeah, like, probably like you need someone better than me. Blah blah blah. It's like okay. I stand up. I went to the door, and she follows me, and she grabs me. Like that was a test. I was like breaking you, breaking up with you to see what you will do, and
It never works, ladies. It never works. Stop doing it. I've done it. It never works in your favor.
and this is what happened in my mind. She's like, I was jokingly or like testing you, like breaking up with you to see what you do, and in my mind I was like, I was so close to being free. I
No,
was
wait,
so
you went back? Wait, you
close.
accepted it?
Yeah.
You're like, I was joking too. I guess I was joking too. See, I was testing you back. You were testing me. I knew that. So
I was
testing
like,
you back.
but my mind was like, you were so close to be free.
Ah, just
Fuck.
should have kept walking. No,
Just-
every time I've done that, or I have done it where it has like ended, and I'm like, wait, no, I wanted you to fight for me, and I get that urge, but it's like it's not. That's not how relationships work, and like we do have to fucking grow up because it's like I know girls that still do it to this day, and I'm like, we gotta stop doing it. But I understand the urge of being like, no, I need someone that's like, no, like chase the chase. It's the thrill of the or just you need wanting to feel like needed or whatever.
this is the thing. I do believe like women's like men don't listen to us and we say no is no and blah 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 blah, blah. And then it's like okay I don't want to be with you anymore and we're okay. They're like what the fuck? Why are you not? Why are you not like not
Yeah, why?
trying?
Yeah, why, yeah, why?
Because you don't want to be with me and I respect that. Don't respect that. What the
How
fuck?
dare you respect?
How
No,
dare
you're
you
supposed
respect
to,
my
you're supposed
opinions?
to want me and beg for me, and I'm supposed to say no.
And if I say no, you need to force yourself into
Yeah,
me.
you need to rape me.
Yeah. I don't understand what you don't get about it.
I need you to stalk me. I need
Yeah,
you
stop me so I know
to
you care.
So I know you care. Please.
At what time do I get out of
Yeah.
work? Huh?
I blocked you, so what? Are you a man? Okay, you can figure it out then.
Yeah, like email me,
Yeah.
message me through Netflix account.
Yeah.
I don't, do something.
You're on my LinkedIn.
Yeah, like you can do it. You can look at Taylor's.
If he
boyfriend.
wanted to, he would.
Look at Taylor's boyfriend. He just changed the name on the Netflix account. So it's like, please forgive me. Can you do something like that?
And yeah, it's really not that hard. It's the bare minimum.
Dude, the bare minimum is I
The bare minimum. No, I had
Man.
Women.
We're cool. I don't want to be bashing women this whole time, but it's just like more like I'm just seeing all myself in all these stories and being like, damn. But it is. I mean, we're all like that to some extent.
there's one that I saw that was like it was like in Reddit like how I can get my husband back. And then the story was like, hey, I'm a 30-year female, whatever, blah blah blah. And my friends were doing this like experiment on their husbands when they like asked for divorce, and all of my friends were like, hey, like since I did that, he's just like really jumping to action to like be on more dates or
Mm.
like be more like attentive on the house, would split better the chores of the house. So you should do it. You should do it. And she's like, but my marriage is good. You should do it. You should do it. And they're like, yeah, but I'm good. No, no, it's gonna be even better if you do it. So she tried. She was like, hey, one
That's a
day
bad friend.
sat he down. I was like, hey, I want the divorce, and she said like he was like shocked, no speak. He just
She never saw him
no,
again.
he didn't say anything to her. He stand up, went to the bedroom, grabbed some like a suitcase, packed some stuff, and left the house. And then she's like in the Reddit post. I don't know if they came back together in the Reddit post. She's like, I've been trying to reach him. I've been trying with his friend. I tried with the sister. The sister was like, he doesn't want to talk to you. You fucking broke
Oh
him.
no, family got
And
involved.
she's like, I'm trying to get him back, but how can I do it? And most of the comments were like, "You fucked up. Like
Yeah.
you destroyed this guy hurt for an
Trust
experiment.
broken forever. You'll never get that back.
So don't do that. Like
Don't
if,
do
if
that. Stop testing. Okay, it's not a test.
Yeah,
We're all gonna fail it.
yeah, actually I had it as a joke. I didn't say anymore, but because there's some jokes that is like I believe this is a good sketch, but not a good joke.
Hmm.
Or if it is a joke, I don't know how to say because I have to put people in this situation that I was like done with this woman that I was in the door and I was like, fuck, I was so close to be free, but
That part's on you, but
yeah, but it's yeah, I should have like broke up with her long before, but it's like women like to test. And it's like we don't fucking care about those, and we fail it so much because it's like we don't
you're like,
understand
why are
where
you
is this
testing me in the
coming
first
from.
place? I totally understand, but
And
it's like I
also,
feel like
where is
women
this
have also
coming
been
from?
broken so many times that I'm like, I get wanting to test because it's like we're
Wi-
always getting fucking dogged. A
Will
lot
you
of people
still
are.
love me if I am a worm? It's like, no. You're a worm.
Well, dudes need to be like, would you still love me if I was broke? And see what women say.
And women are like,
uh,
no.
no.
I love you for your money.
I went to
don't
prison. I
know.
would not wait for you. I'm just kidding.
Like, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay to say because
I
like
think it is
if
too.
I go to prison, will you still
I
be
don't
with
want
me?
unconditional love. Like I would feel so bad if like
Yeah, like be like, no, like I don't think so. Like, what did you do? It's like there's an episode in Seinfeld, and I love this. That's like Seinfeld tells Kramer, it's like, hey, if I kill someone, would you like vouch for me? Is like, would you like keep it secret? And Kramer's like, no. and
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
Seinfeld's like, what?
Yeah, why is that always the test of
I,
friendship? Is like, would you help me bury a dead body? I'm like, do you know how much fucking
yeah, but Seinfeld
No.
is like, what? I thought you were my friend. Like I thought we were friends too, but what kind of friends going out there killing people? It's like, but you know me. I thought I did. And like, and I believe that's the kind of situation that you are when they're like, if I become a worm, would you love me? Like, no. Why are you becoming a worm in the first place? Like, what is happening in your mind?
I remember in my I will say in my in my marriage it was funny like being with a comedian and having like conflict because we would like we would get sort of like in these arguments and then we would like but then we would like afterwards we would kind of like replay and like review and be like man that was a pretty good line like we would go, I swear to God it would
I
be
like
like
it like SPN. And now the top five.
Yes.
of-
And he was like, it was pretty good when you
Bam, bam,
walked in
bam.
and you went, and
Bam,
you're
bam,
so
bam.
perfect, no notes. And he's like, I love that one. You know, the one where I was like, I want to go on more dates. And he's like, well, why don't you take me on more dates? And I was like, well, you want my fucking lip gloss too? You know, that was pretty good.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam.
and it was like, and this part was good, you know, this, yeah.
Did you
You,
analyze
you
it?
punching the pillow, I know that was meant for me, you know, whatever.
Yeah, like we need to fix that wall, by the way.
yeah, yeah.
But that's a perfect place for this
Yeah.
painting right now.
No, that was like funny because it's like we couldn't take anything, like even that stuff, we really couldn't like take it seriously.
I still don't have like arguments with like we haven't like fought well, but I mean we're like just like almost 6 months in, but every time we're like we fake argument because it's like we don't argue in seriousness.
Yeah.
But it's funny to see where it gets because I'm just like she's like grabbing her phone and it's like who's texting you? And she's like my other boyfriend.
yeah, yeah. He goes,
I was
"So
like
unserious."
which one? And she's like It doesn't. It's not your problem.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, it is because it's Sam. Like he was supposed to text me, and she's like, he's fucking you too. It's like, yeah.
Where's the why are you gay?
Like,
Why
And then
are
she's
you
like,
gay?
and I have.
You are gay.
But like we just get we went to New York and we were walking and then we started this argument for no reason,
Yeah.
and we just keep it going and until it gets so funny. But it was like also like oh because she was like we're supposed to go to a place and then she's like oh I'm gonna meet with my friend but like we want to have like a girls moment.
sure.
And I was like, so you're fucking abandoning me? And she's like, well, like you also have friends. Like, why don't you go to your friends?
And you're
Yeah,
like, don't
because
touch me.
yeah, because I make plans with you. But if you wanna like do your own fucking shit, and she's like, well, I'm so sorry. You need a fucking attention. Do you need a nanny too? It's like, well, I should have a nanny or a side hoe since my girlfriend is going with someone. And then it's just like keep going
Yeah.
until we're like,
Oh,
okay.
that's a dangerous game to play, though. Because
No,
one day, you never-
one day.
just be careful for the one day where it turns serious. And then you're way far down the line.
Like, I fucked your sister, and she's like, "That's fun." It's like, no, that happened. I was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 again."
Yeah.
I said to her like, I want to record this sketch that is like a first date, and it's like, "Oh, you're so lovely." The video starts here. You're so lovely. This you're too good to be true. Look, so okay, let's open up a little bit. Tell me about what are your red flags, and then I'm like, okay. I'm too honest. She's like, you're so cute. That's not a red flag. It's like, I actually wanted to fuck your sister, but you're the one who took the date. And she's like, wait, what? Yeah, and you look fine in that dress, actually. And there's like a lot of like,
And you're ugly when you sleep.
yeah, you're ugly when you sleep. And she's like, I'm not even wearing a dress. Yeah, but I imagine it. You look fine.
Your breath in the morning makes me want to hurl.
Yeah, your mom is hotter than you, actually. And it's like, just all of the, and she's like, what the fuck?
You are just like your mom.
It's like okay, okay, it is a red flag. Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't want honesty anymore.
That's a good
And you have those thoughts that you're like, I should say I should be honest or should like lie.
Lie. I'm all about it. You gotta. I don't know. I think there's two. I feel like if you're in a relationship, you just gotta, like
Lie a little bit.
you gotta lie. You gotta lie a lot of it. I think not a little bit. Not a lot of it. You gotta lie over things that don't matter. Like the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like definitely like oh yeah, I'm having a good time. Like you know what I mean? You don't want to like ruin the vibe. You don't want to be
Yeah.
a negative person. You gotta kind of
But it have to be
Or-
again what she said. Things that are not important.
yes.
Like, did you fuck my sister? Lie. No.
What technically?
She fucked me.
Yeah.
She was wearing matching outfit, matching underwear, so I believe like she was smelling like coconut oil and she shaved all her body parts, so she actually fucked.
Yeah, but if I ask what I look like in something, I absolutely never want the honesty. You mean like you need to say like you need to be like I need way more than even like oh they look nice. I need you to be like awooga, wow, you know what I mean? Humana, yeah, that's what I need. I need you to like be exaggerative and lie about the way that if I say what does this dress look nice, you got to go crazy.
I spent like a lot of time with women when I was like in college because like I studied social communication and in Venezuela that's like women's like degree.
Yeah.
So the class was like literally like 90 women, 5 guys, 3 of them gay, me and my other friend, and that was the class. So all the groups was like me and 5 women. So I kind of like spent a lot of time with it. Like that was like 5 years. So
Lot of
I
quality time.
kind of like quality time. No. It was bad. Like actually, my first stand up was about like being heterosexual in communication
Okay.
because like all the guys like, dude, you're surrounded with hot women all the time. It's like they think I am another woman. Like they don't see me as a match. They're between them, they're like even if I'm the hottest person in the room, they're like, yeah, but he is in the classroom with us. Like
That's
you're-
interesting. 'cause we
You're,
just-
you're not gonna go out with Christian. He's part of our group. He's another woman. So it like it was not as good like, as it seems. And the joke I went is that at some point, like I was like, okay, I'm another woman in the group, I guess, but let me get something out of it. So I was like, I will get to the point of they trust me that they tell me their secrets and this like super like naughty story.
Now I'm gonna learn how to talk to women.
Yeah, exactly. Like she was gonna tell me like, oh, how she likes to be touched. So I like listen to that, and but the confidence stories like the trust was went the other way. The stories was like, so yesterday I was wearing this white pant that I love. I bought in whatever in chain, and I got my period and it was like all red. I was like, I didn't want to know this information, but
Hell yeah. That's the real shit though. That's
yeah,
the cool
exactly.
stuff.
But that was the information I was getting. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, dude, you just have it, just be like, hey, you free bleeding to a girl, and she'll be like, oh, what you? Cool. He's cool. He knows all about women. you
Yeah,
know?
like, that's the information I was getting. I don't remember the point of me putting out like that. I started with women all this time, but I got to get the view of women on many topics, and oh, I got it. Like when with how people dress, like this is like I feel super gay when I do this, but that okay.
You are gay.
Okay, but because like sometimes like my girlfriend she's like, oh, how does this look? It's like I think that looks better if it is like high waist, but I mean, okay, try it with a French tuck because like all the way tuck is not doing it. So French tuck, and she's like, you're right, but this is okay. Like I'm turned on
Yeah,
or
if
not?
if
Like
a
what
dude
is
said
happening?
French tuck to me, I'd be like, okay, queer eye, get out of my
Yeah,
face.
try it with the spaghetti straps. I believe it's a spaghetti strap. But it's just like
You're like, maybe you could use a peplum top with that,
mm,
cinched at the waist.
okay. If the dread have like the dot cut, I believe that would work. And she's like, "This is so helpful, but you're so gay."
That's adorable.
Yeah, but because I believe like women want this, but don't want this.
Yeah.
They're like, I want a man who understands me. If I tell him like, "Hey, how does this look?" I want him to be honest and help me like figure out the outfit. And then they have one that is like, "Okay, I think like this is not the color for these pants." I'm like, "You're gay." They're like,
No, I had the least gay. I did that to a guy once. I remember, like, they're just so. This was like the funniest, most adorable like way of like trying to be helpful was. I had like a jacket over this dress, and I was like, okay, what's better, like the jacket on the dress or the jacket off the dress? And he goes, all right, put it on. All right, take it off. And he goes, all right, you're a 10 with the jacket, but a 9 without it. And I was like, what?
So I'm hotter when I'm more covered. Like that's what you're saying.
It wasn't even that. It was just hilarious. And he goes, well, you're a 10, but now you're a 9. But with the jacket, you can be a 10 again. I'm like,
Jacketing.
I'm like, that's such a dude way to be like, well, one is, I'm like, that's such a funny way to a dude to be nice.
Does it look good or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a 10.
8.5, like what? Just rated. You just rated your girlfriend, and
Yeah, meanwhile, means like, no, you look deep behind with the jacket.
yeah. Meanwhile, you're being very
That-
detailed.
yeah,
about.
without it, I believe it's maybe you have some jewelry because I believe it's a little playing on
Do you,
top.
have a steamer? Because you can stand out a little bit. Stand that out.
Yeah, but I believe she find it helpful, but at the same time, I believe one part of her brain is like, "Gee, he's so gay. But it's not my fault. I'm so sorry. And, like I went into that like
No, I think it's
my
okay.
friends were like, "How do I look?" And like they really wanted me to be like specific about like how do you look, and
Yeah.
and again
I would go to my like gay dude friends for that, but they were like mean as fuck.
they're mean as fuck. Like, I believe that's why they went to me because they find like a balance.
They'll just be like, no, and I'm like, kill myself.
No, like, I believe they went to me, and this is why it sucks to be in social communication, being heterosexual, because they went to me because like he will tell me how I look more fuckable, so I can go fuck someone else. That was the mindset. It's like Christian, like he will tell me if my ass looks good, so then I can go on a date with another guy. I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, nice ass, yeah.
Mm.
Can you? Okay, bet. Yeah, go fuck other person.
No,
Go.
you need to let. I think dudes do need to let their women dress them. I think there. It's
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Like they talk about like the black girlfriend effect or whatever. Because they're
yeah, I
they're,
saw- I
they're
saw
letting
the
the
picture.
woman, make you over. You gotta let I don't know. I feel like it's a blank canvas, and if dudes in my life had let me like dress up, I think they.
Well, I know about the chain. Okay.
I didn't come up with the chain, but I did perpetuate.
No, but I like I believe it was in the rose that came out. That is like. Jake said something about the chain, and it's like, yeah, I bought that chain. Like it's the only thing he left. Oh, they're like, I built that character. That was me.
Well, the chain he's wearing. I remember like trying to be like, should I give the ring back? And then he was like, okay. And then I was like, well, then I need the chain back. And he was like, no. So I still have the ring.
My personality
He
now.
still has it. And I kind of respect that. I do respect the commitment. It kind of rules.
I cannot go outside without this chain.
Yeah, that's like me with my glasses. Like that's my thing, It's like I can't. This is half my personality are these glasses, dude.
You take
And people ask me to take them off. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I will kill you.
But we're gonna end on this. We're gonna go on this last thing. I do believe, yeah, the black girlfriend effect and all of this, but sometimes, not always, but sometimes they're like, I'm gonna change the way he dresses. I'm gonna change this about him because I can make him better. And then the guy is like in this other state, and they're like, you're not the guy I fall in love with. It's like because you changed me. Because you didn't want me to be like that. Like, yeah, but before you remember you used this plain shirt. It's like you told me to burn them. like
That's true. That is true. And also there's also the ladies who gotta you gotta be careful. You can't dress them too nice because then they'll.
And then other women will.
Yeah, and they'll be like, damn it, I lost another one.
Actually, we're gonna end on this one. Like, I have heard this that women are on some social media like telling other women, if your person you're fucking fucks you really good, don't tell that to anybody. And more if it is like a
Agree.
boyfriend or a husband. It's like if your husband fucks you like crazy and it's like best orgasm in your life, don't tell that to no one, not your sister, not your best friend, no anybody, because apparently if other women hear that, they're like, now I want to fuck your husband.
Oh yeah, it's like our weird competition. We're like, oh, we'll see about that.
Oh,
Just
he
kidding.
makes you come really good. Okay, let's see how good. Like, it's like the mic. How good does he fuck you? He fucked me so good that other women wants to fuck him.
That's insane, but I'm sure
You
there's
agree with
some,
that?
there's no, I don't agree.
I mean,
But I understand like there's like a part of me that would be like, like I would think about it, like, but it would be hard not to think about it. I wouldn't act on it, but it would be hard not to be like, well, now you've got
let's see
your
this.
husband sick in my head. Sorry, no, I'm
Like
thinking about
right now, metaphorically, but let's see about tonight.
all of a sudden I'm really into unicorns. Let me get a piece of that. You guys looking for a third? That's my new trajectory, I think. I'm just going to be a third in some other people's marriage.
Not looking for a third? Okay, I'm going to take him. Then it's going to be 2 people.
Yeah.
You're not involved. Are you looking to do the Eiffel Tower? No? Okay.
I just heard about that today. I heard what
The Eiffel Tower was.
No, I heard what. Yeah, I've heard Eiffel Tower used in that context, and then I've called it, what is it? A devil's.
The Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, yeah. That movie where they do the Eiffel Tower a chick and the Devil's Advocate, and that was pretty good.
Okay, we're gonna end on this. We're gonna go to the bonus content, but for now, this is the episode. Thank you for watching. Adios. You gotta say adios in Spanish.
Adios.